On this week's Wave broadcast, I want to talk to you about the use of absolute language, or to be more precise, how it is important for you and for me to avoid words like never or always or can't and so on. And I'm going to tell you why this is important. I received an email from someone who listens to the Wave, who appreciates my message and ministry of grace. And she said to me, in my marriage, my husband is always telling me, you never, you can't, you always, nobody does what you do, and so on. And she said, it's just so oppressive. If you have a question or a comment like that, send it to wavequestions@gmail.com, and I'll seek to answer it on the Wave. But today, I want to speak to this woman and to each of us and show all of us why the use of absolute language will ruin relationships. We'll talk about it when we come back on the Wave. Okay, we're back. So, why do we not use absolute language? Why should we not use it? Well, absolute language doesn't convince anyone or persuade anyone of the reality of a situation or the truth of a situation. It automatically puts someone in defense. In fact, the best way to visualize it is when I say to you, you never, you always, you can't, nobody else is like you. That's like me pulling a gun on you and you immediately react in defense. You either run, you hide, you shut down, you avoid. So we avoid absolute language because it ruins relationships. What do we do? Well, we say things like, I feel that sometimes. Or you say, it's my observation that many people, you use language that is a little bit more ambiguous and gray. That's a good thing, because when you're open and when you love someone, you just simply wish to persuade them of the truth, not control them by your words. That's one of the ways that I live my life. If somebody comes to me and says, you must, you should, you can't, nobody does what you do, you know what? I just keep on rocking along doing what I'm doing. But when somebody in love comes along and seeks to persuade me that my course of action is wrong, I'm going to listen when they don't use absolute language, because they are persuading me with intellect, with appeal, with love, and so on. So next time you find yourself wanting to use absolute language, avoid it. Sheathe that gun. Sheathe that sword. Don't use absolute language, because you're going to kill a relationship. God bless you. We'll see you next time on the Wave.